Hello everyone, my name is John. Today, I will tell you how to set up data upload from the ActiveCampaign CRM system to send SMS messages through Twilio. This is necessary to automatically transfer new deals from ActiveCampaign to other systems. For example, to all those who have shown interest in your offer, send SMS messages through Twilio to fuel interest each time a new deal is created in ActiveCampaign. Now let's move on to the setup. First, you need to create a new connection. Next, you need to select the ActiveCampaign data source system. Then you need to select an action Get New Deals. At this stage, you need to connect your ActiveCampaign account to the ApiX-Drive service. In this window, you must specify the API domain and API key. In order to get this data, you need to go to your ActiveCampaign account. Next, go to the Settings section. Next, go to the Developer section. Copy the URL and key and paste them into the appropriate fields in the ApiX-Drive system. When the required fields are filled, click Save. When the connected login is displayed in the list, select it and click Continue. In this case, there are no additional settings, so just click Continue. At this stage, you can set up a data filter. In this case, there is no need for this, so we also click Continue. At this stage, you see test data for your ActiveCampaign deal. If everything suits you, click Next. This completes the setting of the ActiveCampaign data source successfully. Now you need to move on to setting up data reception. Choose Twilio as the data receiving system. Next, you need to select the action Send SMS. At this stage, you need to connect your Twilio account to the ApiX-Drive service. In this window, you must specify the SID domain and token. In order to get this data, go to your Twilio personal account. In the Accounts section, go to the Keys and Tokens API section. Copy the SID and token and paste them into the appropriate fields in the ApiX-Drive system. When all the required fields are filled, click Save. When the connected account is displayed in the list, select it and click Continue. At this stage, you need to fill in the fields with variables from ActiveCampaign that will be passed to Twilio. To assign a variable from ActiveCampaign to a column, click on it and select the required variable from the drop-down list. Please note that you can not only add variables, but also enter values manually. Press Enter to move to the next line. You also need to select a sender. When all the necessary data is assigned, click Continue. At this stage, we see the test data that will be sent to Twilio when a new deal is created. In order to check the correctness of the settings, click Send Test Data to Twilio. If everything suits you, return to the ApiX-Drive service and continue setting up. On this, the Twilio data reception setup has been successfully completed. Now you need to enable auto-update. Select the communication interval, for example once every 5 minutes. That's all. I wish you successful integration settings and good luck.